Hi there guys, Lanice Lagan here from Fox 10 News. We got a breaking news situation here. Want to show you the scene right now. As you can see, the Wallace Tunnel is blocked. We have a semi there who appears to have run into the side of the wall here, flipped, and is just blocking the eastbound entrance to the tunnel. I pulled up on the scene here about maybe 10 minutes ago, and I saw this one semi just stopped here at the entrance. Traffic is now starting to build up. I can tell you that emergency crews are on the scene. We've even got some onlookers starting to look up from overhead here. I'm told that on the westbound side of the tunnel that there's some debris that might be blocking the lane there, because as you can see, this tractor flipped. I'm not allowed to go any closer to the tractor, but I can tell you when I first got here, I saw the driver. I did a Facebook Live on my personal page, and he was alert. He was talking. His arm was bandaged at the time. There was a lot of glass. I asked him what happened, and he just said he didn't know. A number of people have crowded around here, and they are expecting to be in for a long night because crews are going to have to come in from the opposite side in order to get that tractor uprighted. And then even after that, there's no telling how long it's going to take to get everything cleared up. There's a lot of debris, not sure what that vehicle was hauling. We are trying to get more information, and again, I can tell you that crews are on the scene. So if you're just now tuning in to this Facebook Live, Lanice Lagan here reporting for you live, and you can see we've got a major traffic situation here. Anyone who's commuting across over to Baldwin County going to find themselves in a delay if they are just now making this drive over. You can see all the debris here from that tractor. Again, not quite sure what it was hauling, but there is some sort of a smell. A lot of people have been walking up asking what happened, and we are still trying to get those answers. I have been asked to stay clear from the tunnel. I will stay on the scene clearly until this gets wrapped up and try to bring you any new information. But again, just at a major traffic situation, we've got a situation here with the eastbound lanes of the Wallace Tunnel. As you can see, traffic is at a standstill. Crews are on the scene investigating this tractor that just is blocking. You can tell that it definitely flipped. It's on its side right now. I spoke to several drivers. They tell me that they pulled up and they had to slam on the brakes because, you know, they didn't want to make matters worse. Once again, if you're just tuning in to this Facebook Live, traffic situation here for the westbound lane of the Wallace Tunnel. One driver that I could see inside that vehicle, alert when he was out and walking around. He definitely seemed like he was in a bit of a daze. Everyone here, though, just wondering how long this cleanup is going to take, or if crews might start to turn us around so that we can get off somehow. If you know someone who's going to be traveling, making their way over to Baldwin County, definitely let them know. The traffic is starting to back up. I mean, it's stretching all the way around here. A lot of people out of their cars, you know, just wondering how long this is going to take. The one bright side I can tell you, after talking to the driver, he was alert. So we know in these situations, sometimes people can get hurt. He was bleeding, I can tell you that, but again, up and talking. So we don't know what caused him to lose control of that vehicle. And just in looking, I want to I can't necessarily show you the oncoming traffic here, but I'm told that some of the debris, if you can see, let me see if I can zoom in here for you here. Let me see, there you go. All right, so I can see, you can see some of the debris there spilling over into the oncoming side of the tunnel. I'm told that this truck was hauling fruit. Ambulance is going to be arriving soon from the opposite end of the tunnel. I've got my Fox 10 News crew back at the station helping me out with those details. So once again, I'm hearing that this truck was hauling fruit, and that emergency personnel is going to try to make their way in now from the opposite side. I can see some flashing lights from the back end. They're obviously, you know, working this from both angles, and they've been steadily coming in and out, trying to get this cleared. They have asked me to stand back, so I don't want to go any closer. But we're all just sitting here, just kind of waiting for the situation to be cleared. Just gonna walk up and see. You know, how long have you been sitting here? Okay, all right. So that gentleman is just, you know, traveling through, says he does not speak English. Most of the people who are stuck here that I've spoken to actually are from out of town. I spoke to one guy who's from Texas. This trailer, here in front of me, you know, obviously commuting as well. And so they're pulling up to find this tonight. If you're just now joining us, because I can see a lot of people are commenting, asking what happened, and we're still waiting to verify that. Not sure what this guy's doing. I guess he's helping to clear some of the debris. Picked up that pole. So pulled up to the entrance here to the Wallace Tunnel, and this truck was on its side. Whether it took the curve too fast, you know, that's yet to be determined, but you can see some skid marks here, actually. Let's see if I can put on my flash so you can see. But the skid marks go all the way here, and I'm really trying to give you this black stripe that you're seeing, that's a big old skid mark. And it goes all the way down to where it seems as though it clipped and just kind of flipped. And you can see all the mangled part of the back end of that truck, and from what I'm told, it was hauling fruit. And so the driver was alert, talking. I asked him what happened. He said he didn't know. I asked if he was okay. He said yes, he was. He had several cuts to his arm. There was a lot of blood. His feet were bloodied as well. So at this point, all I can confirm is what you can see, and that is there's a tractor here blocking the entrance to the Wallace Tunnel, and right now we're just waiting for it to be cleared. I've counted about, I don't know, maybe 5 emergency personnel. I'm trying to stand back and give them the space that they need to get their work done. And again, if you're just tuning in, you're looking live here at the entrance to the eastbound tunnel for the Wallace here. Blocked as crews are working to get this tractor uprighted and then clear it on out. And I mentioned the fact that it was hauling possible produce, so you know that there wasn't anything that we can confirm at this time was hazardous. Okay, so that's important to note. Okay, so once again, back out live, Lanice Lagan here, just trying to keep you up to date with a developing situation. If you can see here, you've got a mangled situation, a tractor trailer flipped, going into the eastbound lanes of the Wallace Tunnel. A lot of debris, a lot of skid marks out here. I spoke to the driver. He was alert at the time. Right now, crews are on the scene trying to get him treated and also trying to get this area cleared. From my producers back at the station, they tell me that emergency personnel are going to be entering from the opposite end of the tunnel. Once they're able to get that cleared, they'll either let us go back out this way, or what I've seen them do in other cases is they turn us around and they have us go back on another route. So we're gonna stay out here, and if we get more information, I'll be sure to turn back in and get you a Facebook Live. But again, showing you live here at the scene of the traffic situation. And now I can show you here the very top. You can see there is a sign there, probably alerting drivers coming from the westbound side that there might be some debris in the road. And as I mentioned, you can see how it's spilling over this barrier wall here. So it looks like, and that's my guess because I'm behind, I can't see, I don't know, but that's my guess. There has been some debris that spilled over into the other side of the tunnel, but it doesn't appear to be affecting traffic much, as I can see the headlights reflecting from the tunnel there, and cars are still coming in. Got a lot of people out here. Everyone's out here on their phones, you know, just waiting for this to be cleared. Been on the scene now, wow, going on about 30 minutes. It's definitely going to take some time for crews to get this cleared, and so far I've not seen a wrecker pull up. It's going to be hard for me to see on this end, being on the back side of it. I got a lot of people walking up though, asking, you know, what's going on. And as you can see, we've got a tractor trailer blocking the westbound entrance of the Wallace Tunnel. How long have you guys been sitting in traffic? Okay, just so you know, I'm from Fox 10 News and I'm on Facebook Live right now. Are you comfortable talking to me about just your wait time? Yeah. I know it kind of caught you off guard, but I want to give you that. So you've been sitting out here since about 10:30? 10:30. Yeah, so you're like me, just waiting for this to be cleared.
Yeah, do you know if it's 2 trucks?
From what I can see, when I first got here, just 1 truck. And I did see the driver, and he was alert, he was talking, he was pretty bloodied. He had a bandage on his arm and his feet were really swollen. So, you know, hopefully his injuries are minor. But how far back would you say you guys are?
Oh, we're just right there.
Okay, so you're just almost behind me. Okay. Yeah, just to see. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys talking to me. Hopefully you can get home safely sooner than later.
So where is your car?
It's right there. All right, thanks guys.
First one?
So just again here, just trying to go back out.
Driving?
Yes.
And so you work for who?
I'm with Fox 10.
Okay.
So I've got to get back to this Facebook Live here. You're okay though?
Oh,
good. All right. So I'm going to take a little closer walk here just to kind of get you a closer look. I can see the flashing lights there, so obviously emergency crews are on the other scene. A lot of people just checking out the damage. And for a lot of people, you know, they were like me, getting ready to try to cross the bayway here and taking the tunnel as most people do, or either they're going to take the causeway and you come around that corner and you pull up to this. So I had to slow down and put on my hazards for fear someone behind me would not see around that corner, because there is a bit of a blind spot when you come around this corner. So see, my vehicle is just near where the white semi truck is, and when you come around the corner, there's not much of a viewing spot. So I immediately stopped and put on my flashers and, you know, just prayed that someone coming up behind me would notice that traffic was stopped. This driver of this trailer tells me when he pulled up on it, he had to slam on the brakes, and he didn't necessarily see what happened. He just said that, you know, he saw the guy start to get out, but he did not see the actual crash, is what he told me. A lot of people are starting to come out again still though and get a closer look as to what's going on. And we are still just waiting for it to be cleared. So on that note, I'm going to kind of wrap this up a little bit. Lanice Lagan reporting live for Fox 10 News on Facebook. If you're just joining us, we have a traffic situation here. You can see what's going on behind me. The traffic is just at a standstill because of a tractor trailer that was coming around this curve here, getting ready to head over to Baldwin County. You can see by the skid marks, just kind of, I don't know, starts all the way back that way, goes all the way up to where he kind of, you know, seemingly lost control. And again, I haven't been able to confirm all of this. I'm just giving you my observation. I did speak with the driver. He told me that, I asked him what happened. He said, I don't know. I asked if he was okay. He said yes, but he did have several cuts. And we can see that crews are still starting to come out. They've been going back and forth. Let's go. So they have been coming in and out, and I've been giving them their space as asked while they try to assess and clean up the situation. So we'll continue to keep you updated on the situation as we monitor it and see how long it's going to be before they can either get this back open or try to turn us around and go the other way. But for now, reporting live, Lanice Lagan, Fox 10 News.